Hello, today I'm riding from the Alps to Calais, avoiding the toll roads. During my journey I'll be giving you advice on riding in France. All the information contained in this video is as I understand it at the time of recording. So starting with what you need to take with you. You'll need your driving licence, your V5, copy of your insurance certificate, and if required, an MOT certificate. Some French cities now have critère zones. That's the equivalent of ULEZ in the UK. You'll need a critère sticker if entering any of these zones. They can be obtained online at www.certificateair.gov.french. Link is in the description. They cost less than £4 and last the lifetime of your bike. Even if you don't intend going into one of the critère zones, they're worth getting one just in case your plans change due to an emergency. If using French toll roads, you can pay by card, cash, or purchasing an electronic tag. I don't use French toll roads, so I can't give you accurate up-to-date information on them. You do not need a vignette to ride on French motorways. You need to carry a high-vis vest, which should be worn if you break down or have an accident. You don't need to wear it whilst riding your bike. Both the rider and pillion will require one. You'll need to carry spare bulbs unless your bike has LED lights. Your bike must display a UK sticker. GB stickers are no longer valid. You can either display one of these stickers or a number plate sticker. Ensure your travel insurance covers you to ride a motorcycle of the size you're riding. Petrol in France is known as sans plomb or essence and is available in E5 or E10, although some garages only sell E10. Petrol is widely available in France, but some garages are pay at pump only. Most of the local petrol stations in the small towns close on Sundays. Speed limits. The speed limit in towns and villages is 50 km per hour unless signed otherwise. The 50 km per hour limit is not always signed, but the speed limit starts where you see the town sign and ends where you see the town sign again with a red line through it. You'll note some of the village signs are upside down. This is a protest against taxes levied on local farmers. The national speed limit was lowered by the government to 80 km per hour. The government then allowed the regions, at their own discretion, to raise it back to 90 km per hour. So in some regions it's 80 kilometres, some regions it's 90 kilometres. If I'm unsure what the speed limit is, to avoid getting a speeding ticket, I stick to 80 kilometres per hour, unless I notice the locals are sticking to 90 kilometres per hour. The speed limit on dual carriageways is up to 110 kilometres per hour. The speed limit on motorways is up to 130 km per hour. When raining, the 130 km per hour speed limit is lowered to 110. The 110 km speed limit is lowered to 100. This sign warns you of frequent speed cameras. And this is a typical French speed camera. Or this. A speed limit sign with an arrow only applies to vehicles taking the slip road. There is often no stop line at permanent traffic lights. You stop level with the traffic lights. There is a smaller set of lights displayed at the driver's eye level. Temporary traffic lights at roadworks have no green light. The flashing amber means proceed with caution. Many have a countdown showing how long you have to wait for the lights to change. This is a road closed sign. This is a diversion sign. The old rule of giving way to traffic on the right has been largely abolished in France, although some of the small rural villages still apply it. This sign means give priority to the right. It may seem confusing, but 99% of the time the junctions in France work just as they do in the UK. Just take your time when riding through the smaller hamlets and villages. The diamond sign means you are on a priority road. The words "rappel" under any road sign simply mean reminder. Roundabouts seem strange at first as you ride round them anti-clockwise and check for traffic on the left as you enter the roundabout. It may seem confusing at first, but once on the French roads, everything seems to fall into place and the system does work very well. You'll soon get used to riding on the right. Most accidents involving UK bikers riding on the wrong side of the road occur when the rider leaves a car park or petrol station and there's no traffic to remind him to ride on the right. Some bikers put a piece of tape or ribbon on their right-hand mirror just as a reminder. I hope this video has been informative for you. One of the things I like about avoiding the toll roads, you get a chance to take a break at some of the local patisseries which serve delicious sandwiches and cakes, and that's exactly what I'm going to do now. So until next time, bye!